Legend of Total War here with part 16, I think, of my This is Total War Rome 2 Let's Play campaign as the Marcomanni tribe. Marcomanni, whatever. Alright, so previously, we've built up a big German empire, and no one's really able to stop us now. Our doom stacks are very strong, and I haven't even researched any of the, the warrior code stuff, which makes them even stronger. Alright, so it's possible that Antony might have full of vigiles there, but let's see. That's some pretty good troops they've got there. Anyway, we'll send some reinforcements down here because there's nowhere else for them to go. And make it an easy victory. Took a bit of damage, but overall, it's fine. He loses his entire army.
Let them cower before us.
Shit. Should have stopped about it. Did I lose any units? Got close though. I kind of do need to sack these settlements because it makes us so much money.
Thirsty for battle. For the all highest.
7 settlements to go. And send him back to Asculum. Or maybe I'll send you to Asculum. Right, what else is there to do this turn?
Ready for orders.
I can't get all the way back to there. I'll send them over this way. They won't send the navy by itself. Oh, hang on. It's because I'm not in force march. That'd be why. See, even in force march, while we're out in the water, we can run away, so it's okay to use it. There's actually no downside. You just can't initiate attacks. Alright, Brundisium. What do we need here? We don't have... Good.
Come, sit, share my fire.
Good, that's made a really big difference to reducing upkeep.
Thirsty for battle.
Needs authority.
Ready for battle.
Can I finish my wine?
So once we've taken Patavium, it should finish off Octavian's Rome, including most of their, actually all of their agents, which is what the main thing that's keeping this guy clamped down at the moment. Just can't move. 3 of them being Octavian Roman. How are we going politically? 81%, so we're good there. What about the political parties? Should also be good. No issues there. Good. Okay, let's go through these regions and see what we can fix up. Got a fair bit of money, so it should be okay to build and stuff. You know, as long as the territories are safe. So I don't want to build in a region and then it gets razed to the ground. Dacia seems fine. Got heaps of food, so that's not a problem to build up. Should be relatively safe there. But I've just used up way too much money because there's surely some regions that have empty build slots, and we don't want slums. Okay, maybe there isn't. Just put that down. Everything's damaged. Don't have enough money to justify building all this stuff up. Okay, moving on. Oh, I forgot to move the agents. Oh well. We're getting to the point now where it's just like, okay, let's just wrap things up. And so I'm missing a lot of things because it takes a while to go through all that list thoroughly. So things get neglected. It's a lot easier to manage, you know, 2 armies than it is to manage 11 or 12 or 16. Plus, now that my armies are doom stacks, it's like I can be a hell of a lot more reckless, whereas before, at the beginning of the campaign, I had to be very careful. So I needed to scout the area, but now I'm just like, send them straight into the unknown, it doesn't matter. If we come up against extreme resistance, well, you'll go down swinging. Okay, there's no actual banditry in this. It's just, that was just an event. Okay, it's good that you can move again. Sit in Narbo and just try not to get hit again.
I am ready. As you request.
Good, we can get to Ascalon. And also take out that navy, which is not much, but that's a navy that they'll have to rebuild. I don't know if we've got enough movement to repair it, so just do that. Let's see now. You've had a fair bit of time to recover. Getting rid of Thrace will mean any agents that they have will disappear as well. But if you could assassinate him, the chances are pretty low, but just give it a shot anyway. Dipshit. Oh well, that happens when they're level 1.
To battle!
I'm just gonna stay here.
Oh, Father, be praised. Warriors, oh, Father, be praised.
Take this. Don't need the other guy to come and help. I want to move him in a different direction. And we've got level 4 here, so we'll just occupy that. It's always good to have extra public order. And we know that we are getting the full extent of its resources. I remember when Rome 2 first came out, people were saying things like, why doesn't he convert the buildings? Doesn't he know that you don't get any of like the stats from a non-converted building? I was just like, yes you do. You know, this is like, it was irritating having to argue with people that were wrong. And there's so many people. Okay, let's start getting this stuff. How are you going along? Good. I don't need these armies, but we do need them to get victory. Get the military victory, we need 5 more settlements. Everything else is done. Then we just need 40 more units. So we'll raise another army simultaneously. Can we do so here? Yes, we can. Just get one of my old statesmen, don't try and hire anyone new.
Get to it, men.
Get the cheapo shit first.
It's a good life.
Okay, is there anyone that we've missed? Right, what am I going to do with you?
Share my fire.
Probably don't really need to go down that way.
For the all highest.
Not right now. Because crossing the water can be dangerous. Head out here. Maybe just stay at Thessalonica.
Sit. Share my fire.
No enemies out this way. Okay, good. Make your way back to Cordoba. Try and take Nova Carthago, Saguntum, Tarraco.
Can I finish my
Get you in position to attack Tarraco. And you come down here and sabotage the crap out of him. Oh, we've already got a guy here. You sabotage the crap out of him. Plus, if you force march down here, you'll be able to assist.
Fleet ready.
Yeah, so I wanted him to invade Sicily. Went the fast route. Better to go the safe route.
For the all highest. Come, sit. Share my fire.
Alright, let's just make sure no empty build slots and just spend the last of our cash. Okay, there's empty build slots. Cancel this. Actually, no. We've got this guy recruiting more than he needs to. That'll free up a few extra coins. Okay. So, we need this and that. Okay, keep going. Once we finish this tech in 5 turns, it should drastically increase our income. Getting rid of a lot of corruption. Okay, I'm not sure if we've got enough money for everything here. Okay, come back up to here and just cancel one of his units. And then finish this off. Let's move on. Once again, forgot to move all the agents. I know I used some of them.
The storm has raged long, but now...
Damn, I want Gades, but can't do anything about that. Ah, but next turn you're going to die. I was sending these guys out somewhere else, although they'll probably come in to back them up. An enemy tried to recruit your agent, but ended up killing them instead. Ah, that was my old champion. No big deal. All that means is that they've actually at their max limit. It's no big deal. I forgot to even deploy it.
For the all highest.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, they fuck knuckles sabotage
Share
me.
my fire. Starting out.
Son of a bitch.
stragglers will be left behind.
Just stay back here.
Our path is blocked. Oh, Father, be praised.
So the AI do the agent actions as well. It's not an exploit.
For the tribe.
Just because you do something well doesn't make it an exploit. He wins battles against retarded AI, obviously using exploits. You're not supposed to win all the battles. That's just not supposed to happen. It's not intended by the developers. If something wasn't intended to happen by the developers, then they should fucking program against it.
On the move, lads.
Can I retake this settlement for the tribe?
Like the original movement bugs that were available years ago, when I discovered them and, you know, used them all the time. Do you know what happened? They got patched out. Just a don't need
I live to serve
loot, there's
my
nothing there.
people.
Why didn't that eliminate Octavian's Rome? He shouldn't have any forces left. Or maybe he does. Why not?
Can I finish my wine? Now! How can I
Keep him sabotaged.
I have seen it done.
Yeah, you just stay there because you're just prone to getting sabotaged all the time.
Ready for battle.
So it's an enemy fleet, so they're not going to be worth much, and that army there is probably worth jack shit as well. Let's go kill them.
Let them cower before us.
They're not backing each other up. Oh well, sucks to be you. Get to your little shit with your desert crap. And don't loot it.
Warriors,
Sack it.
all.
Keep it under control.
Ready for battle.
I'd convert it, but I don't have the technology yet. Alright, so we have 76 settlements. We just need 4 more. And then we need 31 more units. That's only going to take a few turns.
Come, sit.
I never needed to get a strong navy. You know, obviously there were times where I used navies, but I never needed a strong navy. And where's the other guy? He's over here somewhere. There.
Ready for orders. Come, fight for us.
So how many armies is that we've got? 12. So we can still get 2 more, and then when we get to the next level of Imperium, we could get 2 more after that.
Thirsty for battle.
Okay, Italy's all under our control. I'll force march you to Cassentia. I'd like you to give him back up into Sicily, because it seems like there's going to be a bit of resistance down here.
For the All Father be praised.
Same with you. You come over here and provide him
On our way.
with backup.
Ready for further orders.
Even if it's just be a meat shield for their agents.
Thirsty for battle. Ready for battle.
You just stay there for the time being. I don't know what to do here.
Warriors.
As you request.
Good. No new enemy. Oh yes, we are. We got the Roxolani. It should have a... Yeah, faction encountered. That means we found them this turn. Faction rises. Rox... Oh, okay. They must have had a rebellion. Let's see what they think of us. They hate our guts.
Welcome.
Declare war.
Speak.
Let's move on. And once again, forgetting to use agents. I really gotta remember to do them. I tend to really use agents heavily at the beginning of the campaign, but come at the end of the campaign, I get really laxed with it because I just don't need them anymore. And that's when the AI really start to use the agents heavily on me. Also, 90% of the conquest that happens in any of these campaigns happens in the last 10% of the turns. Like, all the conquest that's been going on, it's only been a few turns. Like, a few turns ago, we were in Britannia. We spent 100 turns, I think, trying to lock down Germania. And then after that, we just exploded. As soon as we took Britannia and got ourselves doom stacks, no one can stop us. Not that anyone was stopping us even with shit stacks, it was just a lot easier to expand once we had better units. You can still do the whole game only ever using shit stacks and auto-resolving. You don't ever need to fight a battle manually.
Our struggle will end better.
That's fine. Look, I'm happy to keep recruiting that agent every turn. And you keep killing it. Absolutely fine, because at least that'll stop you from... Oh yeah, that's why it keeps happening. Stop you from attacking me in other ways. So this is... Thrace, they went and captured this area here and softened it up for me. This should end them as a faction.
Thirsty for battle.
Good. One fewer faction to deal with without having to discover anyone new. You're going to go off to Augustus. You're going to head down to Nicomedia.
Warriors all ready for
Damn
battle.
fucking sabotage.
For the tribe, ready for order. All Father be praised. Excitement at last.
Can I finish my wine?
Alright, we got you this time. Yeah, he went out on the water to stop me from... Oh wait, is this a new one or something? It doesn't matter. He won't stop us.
Encircle them. Starve them.
You can win on
to
your
death.
own, and that would actually be cause enough for a manually resolved battle, but since we're bringing in a second army, finally make it down here, there'll be no need to fight manually. Anyway, like I said, we've already taken on like some challenging battles. Doing it again is just more of the same. It's just going to be the same result, the same methods every single time. Everything goes exactly the same.
My people.
Starve them to death.
I live to serve my people.
Okay, sabotaged. That's their last settlement. No new enemies. Where is Octavian's Rome? Ah, they've still got forces out here, so they'll eventually just starve. It's almost worth getting a navy to go and hunt them down, because it's going to take them a while to starve. They might make an attack, but they'll never succeed, not with that. Levies as if they'd do anything.
Come, sit, share my fire. To battle!
Okay, odds aren't brilliant, but we still get them. Just want to throw them out of the area. Now, if we were to attack Tingi, it's pretty well defended. So, wait until you recover a little bit. Yeah, you took a bit of damage on some of your units there.
As you request.
For the all highest.
Now, how many settlements are we up to? We've got 2 more, and we just need 19 more units.
Thirsty for battle.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready for orders.
5, 6, 7, 8.
All Father be praised.
9, 10, 11. Then these guys can get moving. I'll send them down out this way to probably Olbia. Alright, who hasn't moved? Let's start at the top this time. Yep, you're good there.
All Father be praised. How can I help? Sword and shield to my people.
I.
I.
Yes. Come, sit. Share my fire.
Yes, sabotage this one.
Sabotage. I like it. I have seen it done. How
just... How long have you been sitting there for? Get down over here.
I am the knife.
And you head out this way. Maybe... Get rid of... the chance of that happening is really low. Just come out of this way.
Oh, Father, be praised! How can I help? For the tribe!
It is really risky to go out on the water. As an experienced army, any fleet would have a hard time, except for Roman fleets. They're the strongest. Let's get to Cappadocia. Try and get there as quickly as possible. I don't think this fleet would try and attack us. Okay, anyone else?
I live to serve my people.
Let's get you to the east as well. Now we just check a bit of construction, just making sure there's no empty build slots. I don't think I'll bother constructing anything else, because we don't want slums showing up. Okay, moving on. Wait, let me just check politics. So we lost a little bit of influence. I don't know what I did there. Doesn't matter, we're approaching the end of the campaign, so it really doesn't matter. Moving on.
Ready for battle!
Can I finish my wine?
Moving on. I do honestly think it's a little bit silly that there's so many women generals in this campaign now. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't mind there being women generals, but the number of them is ridiculous. This is so ahistorical. It just would not have happened.
The storm has raged long enough, and now...
Why?
There can be no peace. Onto the phone. Okay then. This. Good. So, how many settlements do we have left to go? Just 2. Okay, you've had a bit of time to heal. This guy here took a lot of damage in the previous battle. I'm sure you'll be fine. So bring it down to needing just 1 more. But we still need to get a couple more units. I don't mind. I'm not going to raise this entire settlement so I don't have to burn down
Lay siege to their hovels!
1 slum. It's only got to cost 500. I made that amount easily through sacking it. So yeah, knock that down. So this guy here got... Yeah, he got totally crippled. But he can still possibly make it down there.
I live to serve blood and iron! Can I finish?
They've gone to the net here. Alright.
We take this settlement for the tribe.
Kill them! Encircle them!
As you request.
Okay, we've got the 80 settlements we need. All we need is 8 more units, and then that's it, we got victory. We could hire mercenaries to do it, but it's fine.
Thirsty for battle.
1, 2, 3, 4.
For the all
Oh, just came a little bit short with that. We'll have to hire a new army. Now that he's done, I suppose that's what we'll do. Now, didn't I hire an agent over here? Yeah, better attach him.
The gods are with us.
That's the Emperor.
I want hourly
This will more than put us over the limit. Put us over the what's required.
ready for orders.
So he got sabotaged again. Can't quite make it there. Alright, well then you do it.
We take this settlement for the tribe.
Just occupy it.
Warriors, all
Not too fussed about
thirsty for
sacking now, because we're pretty much done.
ready for battle.
Good, yeah, that makes these guys so much stronger. If these were the kind of armies that were in mainly the result battles and like the sieges, they would have ripped through those armored spearmen much faster.
I am ready.
And also taken less damage.
Warriors all. Laying siege to their hovels. Get going!
Good, easy enough. Alright, sacking it.
You have further orders? All fire! None! That way is shut.
Bit of damage, but oh, I think we actually lost some units there. Yeah, doesn't matter at the end of the campaign, but that loss of unit reduces our number. Oh well. And they got slumped everywhere, and we reach our final level of Imperium. And if it goes on for another turn, it's not a big deal. Hang on, do we? We don't have access to our cavalry from here. That's fine. Okay, so we've just met some new people.
You have my
Declare
attention.
war on them. And then there's Egypt over here.
I'm honored to receive you. Looking forward to your erudite arguments and witty quips.
So I guess that's Cleopatra. And I think we're done, so let's just move on to the next turn. And see what happens. Oh, I forgot to move that army. It doesn't matter, I think. Wait, if that army gets wiped out though, then that's not going to be good.
We see no profit in...
We took more settlements than we needed to, so losing this one here shouldn't matter. And there we go. So this is Total War campaign is over. So let's have a quick look at our stats. We did it on turn 132. Current date 9 BC. Current settlements hold 82. Factions destroyed 27. Sorry, encountered. Factions destroyed 19. Forces, let me see here. Conflicts. Total battles fought 277. 12 battles fought personally. Oh man, that's embarrassing. Doesn't matter. But how many victories? Total victories 225, so well over 50%. Total defeats 52. Most of them would have been just like minor settlement defeats. Things that didn't even matter. Alright then, we are done. So anyway guys, that is the end of this campaign. Hope you enjoyed it. This may actually be the last Total War Rome 2 campaign. Well, I don't know, I've heard that there's a new campaign pack coming out soon, so if that's the case I'll probably cover that, but I don't see any need to really cover any of the older campaigns, at least for a good long while, just because, I mean, that was a walk in the park. You know, hardest start my fucking ass. I mean, it probably was the hardest start, but, you know, if that's the hardest, the bar's set low. Anyway, that's the end of this campaign. Thanks for watching. See you later, fuckers.